So I always tell myself, as long as I'm still breathing, as long as, you know, I know that I can hustle, I know that I still can think, I just gotta be on my knees, pray, God give me the wisdom, God give me the vision, and all this time, that's how everything works out. And I always tell myself every single time to count my blessing, and again, every single time I fail, I always tell myself, guess what? You are that kid, 17 years old, came here, didn't know how to speak English, didn't have the paperwork, with 400 bucks. So now you got a car, you got a place to stay, you got clothes to wear, you got people who actually care about you. I was once a stranger, no family, no friend, I don't know nobody. I didn't know nobody in this country, but God has led me all along the way. So what should I be afraid of? You know, so like that's how I look at failures, because it's not a failure for me, it's another stepping stone. It's like another setup for greater comeback. Here guys at our first location of Paleta Bar is San Pedro and Uptown. It's across from Coronado Mall, and this is where it all started. Again, like I was telling you guys, we started 6 months. The first 6 months we started slow. We got barely like 3 of us, me, Hoyle, the one that you guys met earlier, and Juan, 3 of us working every single day. No employees, nobody. We just gotta put the hours because we cannot lose money. We literally gotta work every single day. We don't have employees because we have to build it up until the breakthrough comes. And there you go guys, in a year we got all the store being busy. We got the whole city actually like keep supporting us, and thank God right now we have 5 locations and we have more coming. We already be the first brand doing licensing deal from Albuquerque, and that's the vision again that God gave me, because I want to bring the city of Albuquerque to, you know, nationwide, and then we have the opportunity to do international too after this, and let's bring it in, you know. You want to be on video or what? Stop eating, bro. I'm gonna introduce you in the video.
Bro, I'm taking my breakfast.
So this guy is Hugo. So he's actually one of our best, we call it paletero, which is the guy that make paleta and everything. So he actually joined our company first after we actually recruit him, you know. So he's been with us since the beginning. He's one of the most faithful guy, you know. He's one of the the hard worker guy that's been with us, and you know, he's been making everything happen. Like right now you see like he's making all the fresh paleta too. So this is the guy that make it happen for all your fresh gourmet paleta guys. And then remember I was telling you guys about the guy, like I always prefer a guy with a good heart but still want to learn every single time. So Hugo here, you know, his first language is actually Spanish, and he still like try to learn about speaking English and everything, and we all keep learning from each other. And then this is the guy, he never really like ashamed, he kept trying. I shape him before. He doesn't want to talk to people, he's kind of like feel weird to talk to people, but now he's all being confident, go help customer service. He's one of our best right now.
Hello, my name is Hugo. Yeah, as Dipo said, I try to learn more, to speak more, to be more confident. And also, yeah, I started without speak any kind of words, any phrases, sentences, and then I started to improve my English speaking. Also with the customer service, about bring the best.
Yeah, so like I was telling you guys, I even, you know, he always texts me like, can you please tell me what to say? So I used to like just write it down for him, and then he memorize it. And again, that's what I'm saying guys, like it's not about where you're from, it's about where you want to be. You know, like I don't speak English. When I came here I didn't speak English. This guy barely learned, and he's not giving up. He's becoming one of our best in this big company because he wants to keep learning every single day. So you just gotta make it happen. All right, let's roll right now. Let's come to work. So right now we're also gonna check out to all the customer in case they need water or anything. We always double check with all the customer, making sure they got everything taken care of, you know. So again, like I was mentioning about customer service, so it doesn't matter how busy we are, we're never gonna be too busy to taking care of people. So Belen here is actually one of our first employee that joined our company too. So here, you guys can talk to her while I'm checking out the customers, okay? Alright, cool.
Hi.
How would you say it is working for Dipo?
It is really good actually. I really like working here. Everyone is like family here. Yeah, I like definitely.
Taught you guys a lot compared to other jobs when it comes to customer service?
Yeah, he shows me a lot of customer service.
Do you see yourself branching into owning a business?
Yeah, I'm trying to open one with them maybe next year. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Right, yeah, so pretty much it. This is pretty much like I was telling you guys, this is one of our best location. They've been really busy. Usually it's picking up after like 2:30 and everything is gonna be all the way until the night, you know. And we're gonna check out the Coronado Mall right now with another potato corner that we have. So let's roll again, guys. Hey guys, now we're here at Coronado Mall, Coronado Center. We're gonna check out, you know, my potato corner Coronado. So we're gonna see how it is because Coronado Mall been actually really busy, as you guys know. So we're just gonna check it out. I usually go. I'm gonna make schedule too. Right now, I still do kind of like manually because sometimes they always change their schedule. So I just pretty much like write it down, you know. So let's check them out, guys. Hi guys, so this one here, our potato corner Coronado Mall right now. I'm gonna jump in, we're gonna check out everything is good and we're gonna start setting up all the schedule. So let's do it, guys. So this one here actually Mike Noble, so he's been with us since 7 years?
About 7 years. Right?
7 years, he's been working with us for 7 years. So this is the guy I was telling you guys about, like, you know, he's been faithful to us. He's been working like since the day one of the store opening, and then, you know, it's, you know, you talk about how we're gonna be able to manage the store, how we're gonna be able to actually have the successful company. Invest in your people, and this is one of them, and he's been there since the day one. And then over here is another Michael. His name is Michael Chavez. So he's nervous, guys. So he's actually been stepping up, you know, like him. Like I told him so many times because I care about him. You guys can ask him, like, this guy is still, like, sometimes he's still young, so sometimes he wants to get drunk and everything, you know. So I gotta pick him up all the way to his house to go to work. But lately he's been stepping up. That's why how I invest in people, because if you guys want to be having successful business, invest in your people. Sometimes it's not easy. I can just give up on him so many times, like I told him, but I never give up on him because I know that what he has inside of him, what we can offer for him, you know. And same thing with Mike here. He was actually even he moved all the way to Louisiana to help me running one of the potato corner over there too, and he's willing to take the leadership step to be there to learn, because he knows that it's worth more for him to improve in life instead of just be in their comfort zone, you know. So you want to say anything, Mike?
Not really. What do we say into
About the business and everything.
About
How
what?
is it like working for Dipo?
It's nice. I mean, I've been with him since, like I said, he started, and yeah, he's always been there for me. He's always helped me out, so I've always been there for him and helped him out.
Do you think it's been like a good leadership role when it came to mentorship?
Definitely. Like everything that I've learned about leadership and everything has come from this guy. So definitely.
Do you feel like being a business owner
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you guys. And again, like I was telling you guys, the only way we can build the city by the time we learn to build every single person up, so they can put action in order to build up the Albuquerque, you know. Thank you guys.
Okay.
So this one actually is Shanika. So I know her parents is this one actually her first job, and I was like, we gotta give her a shot, and she's been doing great. She's been one of our best sampler right now. So they're gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
So how has it been working for Dipo so far?
It's been really good. It's really cool.
How long have you been working for him?
This is actually my second weekend.
Second weekend?
Yes.
Oh, your first job.
Yes.
How do you see him as a person compared to just in the context of like, you know how he owns all these businesses and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, how do you see him as a person being able to do that compared to everyone else?
I think he's really good. He's like really cool. He helps out a lot. He talks to people. He's very like open and like very caring and kind and nice.
Hi guys, so this is actually the newest location of Paleta Bar. We opened up here at Bernalillo just about like a month and a half ago. So again, this is our original plan, actually opening one right here, and then we're gonna go to Santa Fe next. But again, sometimes the plan doesn't really work the way it's supposed to be because we couldn't find the actual good space for us in Santa Fe. But we end up gonna open a Rio Rancho by Answer and Southern as well. So you guys gonna be able to see like all these new customers, everything that we bring to the table, we bring to the community. And then actually one of the guy that I've been mentoring for the full year, he used to actually run our Riverside Plaza Paleta Bar, and this is the first manager that actually take ownership, and his name is Brian. He runs this store, so let's check him out, and then you guys can get all the insight how he see things after take over the store, his first step becoming the entrepreneur. Perfect timing, dude. You gotta be in a video, man.
How are you?
Good. So this guy name is Chris. He's also remember we talked about Paletero. So he's just joined us about like how long? 6-7 months?
It's been about 8 months. Yeah.
About 8 months actually. So this guy used to be the district manager actually for Kiva Juice. For how long?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And there
I've
you
been
go.
in the food industry for over 28 years.
There you go.
I've
And
had
then
lots of culinary experience. So
everything, and then see, he actually see the vision that we actually offer in the Paleta Bar, and he joined our company. So the next store, he actually looking at the location by Tramway and Carlisle. Actually, we got the spot over there. I gotta take you over there. Yeah. So this guy actually ready. And then you guys met Susie, the one in Catanut Mall. So that's actually his wife. So they're both pretty much ready to take ownership for that location in Tramway and Carlisle.
yeah.
So that's how we are. We want them to move up and everything, and there they're gonna ask you some question, man.
Make me famous.
They're gonna answer you.
Make sure you try my special. It's a banana and taro swirl.
I gotta try it.
I just put it out today.
So why Paleta Bar out of all those choices you've had so far?
I love the concept. The first time I got to go in and try it when Susie started working for them, I enjoyed it very much. They had the gold bar out at the time, and I love peanut butter and chocolate. So, when I saw that I could dip it in chocolate, add some nuts and some fruit and bananas on top, I was like, I'm all in. So, and I've never done popsicles before. I've done desserts and pastries and bake. I was a baker for a while too, and did a lot of that stuff, a lot of dessert stuff, chocolate type stuff, and but never popsicles. So it was fun to kind of learn, and it was pretty easy to pick up, with my background, and I was able to jump right in, and yeah, and now I make them at both stores. I do this one in the morning, and I do the Conwood at night. So yeah.
Why do you think the Paleta Bar is so successful?
I think it's been so successful mainly because of the energy of the people and the employees, and the how we go above and beyond and treat our guests and give them an ultimate experience, and that's what it's about. I mean, anybody can go to the store and buy a popsicle, right? I mean, this is way more of personalization and like customizing it yourself, and we could basically, I tell everybody, like, what do you want? What do you like? We'll make it. You know what I mean? And in fact, I just tried to work on a special order yesterday for some non-dairy pina colada. So I don't know. I didn't get any feedback yet to see if they liked them or not, but. We're always trying new things, and that's one thing I think I like about these guys too, is that they understand my background and my creativity sometimes, and they give me the freedom to express it. Yeah, and that's unusual in job places. A lot of times they don't want you to express your own creativity. It's like, do what we say, and you know what I mean, or do what we ask, and this is our menu, and these guys, they don't mind if I come up with something new and try it out, and they all come by and sample it. And I mean, some of them have made it to the menus, some don't, so we'll see. Yeah.
Do you think you've had business ventures to want to own a business before Dipo, or do you think you've really that into you?
I've always been interested in kind of owning and going towards owning my own business, especially with my background and my wife's background. you know, it's difficult to do that, you know, and with these guys that are willing to help and get us started is a great thing, you know what I mean? That's what I think what more people need is help getting started. And if they can get that help, I think a lot more businesses would be out there, you know, and there wouldn't be so many empty buildings around, you know. So,
Well, good luck.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
Alright guys, so we're here again, like I was telling you guys, we're at Paleta Bar Bernalillo, and right now this is Brian. So he's been with us since what, like a year?
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Almost here, like a year and a half since we actually passed through Bernalillo. And I was mentioning to you guys too, like this guy actually been asking me for a job for like 3 years, and I kept saying no until we actually got the place. You know, he was actually working at the Potato Corner Coronado Mall. I let him stay there for a little bit, and then we got the opening at Paleta Bar. I took him in, and then now he's actually the first manager that owned the store. So this store actually, he owns the place, and then he start taking the entrepreneur. He start getting outside his comfort zone, and you know, it's not easy. He knows that. I pretty much mentoring him the whole year. I pretty much like shape him and keep pushing him, and here he is right now. He can share his experience with you guys. All right.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride, man. Everything from, you know, kind of just going the direction from I used to go to college. I was about getting my degree, but I just didn't see any kind of future for me in the field. I was actually going to go for sports management, and you know, thank God I got in touch with Dipo. He gave me an opportunity to work at a Potato Corner, and ever since then it kind of just took off. I ended up managing at the Paleta Bar San Pedro, as some of you guys may know. And you know, from there, chances kept coming in. I kept taking risks. I worked 90, 100 hours sometimes, and you know, eventually got me to the point where I am today of owning the Paleta Bar here in Bernalillo, and I'm sure there's more in store for me. And you know, just kind of want to share you guys that nothing in life ever is going to be easy. You got to take risks. You got to do things that, you know, you're not comfortable doing sometimes, but after that, you're going to get shaped, and you're going to be able to kind of get outside your comfort zone and you know, be the person you really want to be.
What do you think is the number one thing that Dipo has taught you from his mentorship to have the confidence to put everything on the line and make this your business?
I would say just kind of, you know, the hard work and, you know, just that work ethic that a lot of people kind of lack, and sometimes, you know, we need that person to kind of just push us. So for me, it was just kind of, you know, going from working a 30 to 35 hour job to him kind of pushing me, you know what, like, hey, if you want to make money, or if you actually, you know, you want to invest in something, then you got to put in 60, 70, 80, 90 hours of work constantly. It's not just, you know, for a few days and you shut off. It has to be 7 days a week. You know, the whole day you got to be just kind of grinding.
And I know you just started this business, so are you the type of person that thinks like what's next already, or you already try to branch out to another business after this one?
I think so, man. Like right now, you know, for me, I'm just kind of trying to, you know, learn a little bit more about the industry. You know, I've always worked in the food industry since I was about 16. I worked at McDonald's actually. That's where I got my background in, you know, food management, labor handling, all that good stuff. So for me right now, the next step is kind of just, you know, setting this store here, setting the foundation for Bernalillo, and eventually, you know, my goal is to open a few more in different places out of the state, and, you know, just keep growing there and eventually build my own brand.
So what do you think makes the Paleta Bar so successful so fast?
I think, you know, what kind of differentiated the Paleta Bar from other dessert places, or just any place in general, it's customer service. You know, from day one, we teach everybody that the customer comes first. We make them feel welcome every single time. You know, if they need anything, they need water, they need, you know, any little thing that they need, we're here to help. And, you know, not only that, but as soon as they walk in, you know, you're greeted. The instant you walk in, you're greeted, and then the instant you're kind of leaving, we say bye. Everybody kind of, you know, nice little smile on their face, and I think that's what really separates us from different food establishments.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brian.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.